Have you ever been told to trust your gut feeling? Well, there actually might be some science behind that. Scientists have substantial evidence that the gut and brain are in constant communication and that our emotions and gut can greatly influence each other. And we'll look at the scientific evidence to see what it says. And if you want to see the paper we're looking at, go to bearsciences.com, read the article, and the research paper we're referencing is at the bottom of that page. But this study shows that more positive emotions may encourage strong gut health, while negative emotions such as depression or anxiety can actually lead to a decline in gut health. Thus, if you feel like your gut's playing up or your stomach's aching, it may have to do with maybe having more negative emotions that week, maybe a depressing week, maybe feeling a bit anxious about something for that month. It could be linked with that. Not 100%, but there's definitely a link. And if you feel like your gut is feeling a lot better than usual, maybe you've had a great week, maybe you've had a great month. This isn't a 100% thing, but there's definitely a correlation with it from what the science is showing. But how does our brain and gut communicate and even influence our gut health? Well, it's all linked to something called the gut microbiome. You see, your gut is home to trillions of bacteria. This creates an ecosystem known as the gut microbiome. These microbes help digest food, support your immune system, and even make chemicals that influence our brain function. The gut and brain are connected through what's called the gut-brain axis. This is a system where the brain and emotions can impact gut health and gut bacteria and can send signals back to influence your mood and stress levels. Basically what this means is, if you're having a positive week, happy emotions, it could make your gut health and gut microbiome be that little bit better. However, it could be the other way around as well. If your gut is not being taken care of, it's not in a great state, it can affect your emotions, making you maybe a bit more anxious, depressed, or any other negative emotions. Thus, it's a two-way street. Our gut can influence our emotions, and our brain and emotions can influence our gut. And interestingly, the scientists also found that how we process and deal with our emotions can also impact our gut health. They found that people who regularly suppress their emotions had a lower diversity of gut bacteria. You see, a lower diversity in our gut microbes is often considered a sign of poor gut health. Thus, this means if you're not expressing yourself properly or you're not emotionally regulating correctly, it can really affect your gut. However, those with more positive emotions had gut bacteria doing useful things like producing nutrients and chemicals that actually support brain health as well.